Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple weeks, but I have been a very busy person. For those of you who don't know, I am the resident Mistweaver monk, LB Ninja 7, but today I want to talk about the top 5 reasons you should join us Mistweavers in Dragonflight. So first up, let's just jump right in. I have that we are the easiest healer to learn. If you are a DPS player or you play another healer spec and you just can't find yourself getting better, Mistweaver is your home because we are the easiest one to learn. We don't need healer frames like the other healers. I mean, we do, but not as much. So you won't be getting caught out by mechanics because your heals just find someone to heal. We have mobility and great defensives. We have roll. We have like our meditation. We have fortifying brew. We have a lot of defensives and a lot of ways to dodge mechanics. We also have the easiest rotation to learn. Once you get it down pat, you can kind of start branching out and really min-maxing that way by getting enveloping mist out and renewing mist. But for the most part, you just essence font and then use your kicks. That's it. We have the smart healing system, which the other healers don't have, to my knowledge. So like our renewing mists, once they heal someone to full, they'll jump to someone else. Our essence font will find people that need healing. Things like that, like ancient teachings, will find someone that needs healing to heal. Whereas like as a restoration druid, you just need to click on whoever needs healing and you need to react before it even happens. So very easy in that sense. We also don't have a ramp, just like restoration druids. They need to react before the damage happens. They need to know when a big hit's going to happen and start ramping about 15 seconds beforehand. Us, revival, right once the damage happens, you click revival, do a ton of healing. We just basically keep our rotation going and the heals just happen as the damage happens. It's really that easy. So just an easy class to learn. If you're trying to get into healing, we are definitely the class to come to. Next up is that we are the closest healer to a DPS. So this kind of goes hand in hand with the last one. If you're coming from a DPS spec and you're wanting to try healing, Mistweaver, our rotation is pressing our damage buttons. Just like as a Windwalker monk, you just press Tiger Palm and Spinning Crane Kick and Rising Sun Kick. Mistweaver basically does the same exact thing. We just have to, every now and then, once Essence Font's off cooldown, we have to press that to get our healing from Ancient Teachings. Now in Dragonflight, it's kind of, the jury's still out whether it's going to be a little different, but for the most part, it will be the same. We're going to be relying on the Ancient Teachings healing, and now our Rising Sun Kicks are going to get free casts of our healing spells. So for the most part, we are the closest healer to a DPS spec. We don't have to click the healing frames as much as the other specs because our punches and kicks heal people that are nearby. Next up, third reason is that we are the most fun. We are straight up more fun than every other healing spec. Resto Shaman is pretty close, but for the most part, just being able to do damage, get in there, get out. Every now and then we'll have to kind of pull off the pack and just focus heal with Soothing Mist, but for the most part, just punching and kicking is just so much fun. Spinning Crane Kick is just so fun to spam in packs and hands down the most fun. It's the reason why I have started playing the class and why I made a YouTube channel after it, because we just hands down the most fun healing spec. Second to last, our penultimate reason is that we are the most satisfying healer to play. You're probably like, satisfying, what does that even mean? But if you've ever gone onto the YouTube homepage and you see the most satisfying videos and they're cutting soap or doing some stupid stuff, we're that healer spec. We do that. So one of the reasons is just the sounds that our class make. I mean, when you fully charge a blackout kick and then you drop all 4 of them onto something, just that noise it makes. Or when you rising sun kick, that sounds great. When you're spinning crane kick versus a big pack, that sounds awesome. We have hands down the best sounds of any spec. I mean, like Resto Druid, those sounds, they're stupid. Like when your life bloom blooms, like bad sounds. Mistweaver has the best sounds. Also, just our heals are so satisfying. We have so many hots out for free. Essence Font, you see so many green numbers pop up. And then when you get a fat revival, there is nothing like it, especially when you get the full cleanse from the revival. But just when you watch everyone's health go from full down to half and then jump right back up from a revival, nothing like it in the game. Definitely beats out every other healer specs. Big abilities like Spirit Shell, what is that? Trank is a little satisfying just because all the big numbers, but Revival just is the best big healer ability. It's just so fun to press and just hear all of your other healer friends just kind of get mad at you for sniping all the heals basically, but I mean it's just so satisfying of an ability. Finally, I just want to say we have some big heals. We will top the charts. As you see, they're already nerfing us. They nerfed our Ancient Teachings and a couple other abilities just because we were doing that. We were dropping big numbers in Dragonflight. We have been throughout Shadowlands, but I think we kind of were outpacing everyone coming into Shadowlands, so they had to kind of bring us back down to reality and back to the level of the other ones with a big nerf, but I still think we're looking at our talent tree. We have way too much going for us. We have 1 minute Yu'lon or Chi-Ji in Mythic Plus situations, but that is just such a big healer cooldown, giving everyone enveloping breath and a big healing increase to everyone that you heal is just, it's pretty sick. 1 minute Yu'lon, like I said, is just huge. Being able to just spam those enveloping mists. Hopefully we can get some innervates or some more mana management. That would be nice, maybe a cost reduction to the mana of enveloping mist. But that's just, I mean, 1 minute Yu'lon, especially with the haste buff that we're getting from, what's that ability called? I have it on my other monitor, Invoker's Delight. I mean, it's just going to be insane. We also get free enveloping mists and renewing mists. I mean, like, come on, every Rising Sun kick will apply a renewing mist for 6 seconds. I mean, that is insane. And our enveloping mists apply another enveloping mist to someone else. So we're getting so many free abilities coming into it. We're going to be healing so much. There's going to be so many renewing mists out on people. And then also our enveloping mists will have chance to spread. So like we're just going to be having hots on everyone. We still, none of that I just said, have to look at our healing frames, except for when we cast Yu'lon. But it's just, there's going to be so many big heals. We also get an instant Vivify. I know they've nerfed it. And it's like every now and then we'll be able to do a free or an instant Vivify, but still that is just such a big spike in our healing, especially if we can have hots on everyone. It's just gonna do so much healing. And then dude, Ancient Teachings, if you have not played with Ancient Teachings, if you did not play Mistweaver Monk in Shadowlands, you have to go ahead and do it before they release Dragonflight, so you get the full buffed version of Ancient Teachings. But Ancient Teachings is just, it's the truth. It's just the way to play the game. You get such big heals, especially in parties, 5-man parties. You get 25k heals that burst up someone's health. I mean, come on, it's just sick. And then when, like I said earlier, you get a fully stacked blackout kick and you see 20k heals back to back to back to back, just fully top up. Watching the meters or the frames when everyone's at like half health and you roll out those blackout kicks and everyone just jumps up like that, is, I mean, there's nothing like it. We just do so much healing and it's such a satisfying and easy class to play that I can't recommend you playing another spec. I mean, with Evoker coming out, it's just, I'm tempted to try it, but with how fun Mistweaver looks and how fun it is currently, I don't see a reason why you would not play it. So I highly encourage you guys to play it. Hopefully these 5 reasons show you that you should try out healing. You should just try a different healer in Mistweaver Monk. Hopefully I've convinced you guys. If you can think of more reasons, if you're a fellow Mistweaver and you know more reasons, let me know down in the comments. Let these other people who are coming wanting to try out Mistweaver or maybe needing that last reason, let them know why they should try it down in the comments. And definitely hit like if you like this video, if you agree with some of these points, if you think we are easy, very fun, just like a DPS spec with healing, then go ahead and hit like, and most importantly, hit subscribe. I love making videos, but I have a day job, and the quickest way to get me to my dream of being able to make videos as a job is for you guys to hit subscribe. And it really means a lot. It's free, it's a click of a button, but it means the world to me and it gets me closer to my dream. So just click that button, hit subscribe, and you guys, I will see you in the next one. With Dragonflight coming out in a little under 2 months, I look forward to making so many guide videos of all the healer specs, but mainly Mistweaver Monk. So definitely go ahead and level that Monk if you haven't already and start gearing that up, because it is going to be a ton of fun. And I hope to see you all in Dragonflight.